Hello, my name is Joyce Akujobi, and I will be sharing with you a brief presentation on what makes the devotion to our Mother of Perpetual Help very special to my family. Since 1866, the Redemptorists have spread devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary under the icon and title of Our Mother of Perpetual Help, also known as Our Lady of Perpetual Succor and Our Lady of Perpetual Help. Her feast day is celebrated on June 27th. My family and I were introduced to this devotion when we moved house in 2001, and the name of the closest parish to us then was, you guessed it, Our Mother of Perpetual Help Catholic Church, Amuwo-Dofin, Lagos. Bit of a mouthful. The Redemptorists were in charge of the parish, and their deep devotion and veneration to the Blessed Mother under this title endeared us even more to her and her role in the salvation of mankind. Copies of the icon can be found in several homes all across the country. In Enugu State, which is located in the southeastern part of Nigeria, the then Catholic bishop in 2005 entrusted to the Redemptorists in perpetuity the National Shrine of Our Mother of Perpetual Help. The shrine is a pilgrimage center geared towards the spiritual enrichment of people from all walks of life. Presently, hundreds of pilgrims come to the shrine daily for prayer and spiritual enrichment. According to tradition, the ancient Byzantine icon of Our Mother of Perpetual Help was stolen from a church in Crete, where many miracles had occurred. The image remained in the private possession of a Roman merchant and his family until 1499, when it was publicly displayed in the Church of St. Matthew in Rome, between the basilicas of St. Mary Major and St. John Lateran. When St. Matthew's was destroyed in 1789, the icon was rescued and hung in an obscure monastery chapel until the Redemptorists learned that the site of their new headquarters in Rome had once been the site of St. Matthew's, the one-time home of a miraculous icon of Our Lady. Icons are much more than beautiful images. They are meant to help us connect directly with God. The icon of Our Mother of Perpetual Help, which is also the most widely known icon in the world, depicts several symbols of great importance and specific meaning, but four of these symbols especially stand out to me. 1. The Archangel Michael. On the top left-hand side of the icon, we have a close-up of the Archangel Michael. He is bringing with him the instruments of the crucifixion of Christ, the lance, which will pierce the side of Jesus, and the sponge to be soaked in vinegar and held to his holy mouth. The Greek inscriptions read, Mother of God and Michael the Archangel. 2. The Archangel Gabriel. On the top right-hand side of the icon, we see the Archangel Gabriel, and he has with him more instruments of the crucifixion, a 3-bar cross and nails. The 3-bar cross often appears in Byzantine Greek iconography. The Greek inscriptions read Gabriel the Archangel and Jesus Christ. The falling sandal of Jesus. In his hurry to reach his mother on seeing the instruments of his crucifixion, which the angels were bringing towards him, the child Jesus has almost lost one of his sandals. He became human like us in all things but sin. And 4. The hands of the Blessed Virgin. Here, the Christ child grasps his mother's hand for comfort as he is frightened by what he sees. I would like to tell a short story of how I was personally affected by this part of the icon. A couple of years ago, my parish was preparing to celebrate its feast day, and there were novena devotions leading up to this. On this particular day, the priest had talked about the symbolism of the open hands of Our Mother on the icon and how Jesus was comforted and felt safe by holding on to her. He enjoined all to hold on to the Virgin's open hand in whatever difficulties we found ourselves. As I drove to work that evening afterwards, there was such terrible traffic, and some miscreants tried to take advantage by robbing commuters. 2 of these men came up to my car, and I was terrified and wondered how to get out of this literally tight situation. I called on Our Mother of Perpetual Help, asking her to open her hands and help me get out of the gridlock. And honestly, brothers and sisters, at this point, cars started to move to the left and right sides of the road, creating something of a clearing in the middle of the road. But no vehicle, it seemed, was attempting to maneuver into this clear path. So I immediately did a bit of turning and somehow managed to get onto this clearing. And that was how the Virgin Mother got me out of imminent danger. This is a true story. Thank you for listening, and I hope my presentation has shed some little light to the wonderful devotion of our Mother of Perpetual Help and perhaps will encourage you in this devotion.